What's up, guys? Wonder Fun Rod here. I'm here to talk about a new fantastic record I just got in the mail the other day. And I know sometimes, I talk about the records I'm sort of most excited about, so maybe it seems like hyperbole. But no, I mean, this is an album I'm really genuinely excited about. This is an album that I think is really dope. Well, first let's say what it is. Here you go. The Bizzie Boyz, rare and unreleased, from 1987 to 1989, Dope Folks Records. Now, the Bizzie Boyz are an old school group out of North Carolina. They dropped this album in 1989, dropping it, and I had a couple singles off of that album, and they were down with DJ Supreme Nyborn, but it's probably best known for the fact that one of the members, Will Ski, aka just Ski, and now aka Ski Beats, went on to be just a huge producer in hip hop. From pretty much all periods of hip hop, working with the Outsiders and some of their classic stuff, working on who the guys who did Cooley High, Camp Low, just all kinds of stuff. Now he's Ski Beats, but original Flavor back in the day, that was all him and those guys. In fact, the other Bizzie Boyz were sort of down with that as well. So that's that whole legacy, and you really hear it even all the way back in their earliest stuff. In fact, some of their earliest stuff is some of their best stuff, and that's saying something, considering they've done great stuff pretty much throughout the 80s and 90s and 2000s. But this album, dropping it, is sort of a mixed bag. And I say that because it's clearly, just from listening to it, it's really evident that this is well, A, it's their first album, so they're really attempting to showcase how versatile they can be. Which is to say, they have some great, fantastic tracks on there, but they also have love songs, house songs, New Jack Swing songs, dance songs, just every kind of, it's to show how versatile they are. They're doing a little bit of everything. So there's some fantastic hip hop tracks on there, but there's also a lot of stuff I mean, even those other tracks are well done, you know what I mean? They're like definitely above average hip house songs, and they're enjoyable and they're good. It's just, they're not the jewels of the album. Like, this album has some real classic songs in there, and other stuff which is just okay. They're clearly talented, it's just not the best, wisest choices. And that's where this EP comes in, because unlike the album, this is all straight hip hop banger. So this is a 6-song EP, 2 songs previously released, and 4 brand new unreleased, not brand new, but never heard before, unreleased from 88 and 89, by the guys, the Bizzie Boyz. Producer Fanatic, DJ Mixmaster D, and MC Wilski. And now I say, producer Fanatic, but really they're all producers. Mixmaster D produced a bunch of stuff on here, and obviously Wilski is much more famous now for being a producer than he ever was as an MC. So they're all really producers. So the first 2 tracks are the previous release ones, and these are from their first 12-inch. Came out in 1987. Remember, this album dropped and it came out in 1989. So this is from well before that, on Fresh Jam Records, which is just themselves. They basically just put it out themselves, the 2-song 12-inch, the 2 songs here. And they're really dope. I mean, they're fast rap stuff. They're a little bit kind of storytelling stuff, but, just really funky bass line, nice cuts. Just classic and super hard to find. You're not going to find that 12-inch. I've never seen one in person. It's got a listing on Discogs and all, but I've never seen it. And if you ever do see it, expect to pay crazy amounts of money. So Dope Folks have really done a favor. Just if they had just repressed that 12-inch, I'd already be on this. This would already be great. I'd be like, fantastic, finally, get to hear it, get to have it. So I would be super happy with that alone. But of course, the real gems then are the next 4 tracks, which have never been heard before on release stuff.
This morning with the urge to rap, I grab a notebook, my pen, and my cool-stick cap. I call up my homie, Dana and Andy. When I want to rhyme, they come in handy. Watch all before I left, applied the roll-on group. Stepped out my PJs into my feline suit. I ran out the door, jumped in the pen, told my mom, said, I got the trash before you go. Yo, Ski, what rap you gonna say now? Yo, man, I couldn't tell you right offhand, but whatsoever I say, it's got to be funky. Word. 1, 2, 3. My mind expanded like a frequent computer. I'm the power source, the might and expansion. My rhymes are the best, the quality I'm a hit. So don't be surrounded to win, they deter. You said you was hard, you thought it was none. What's the name? Wilski. What do you something now? Somebody, anybody, everybody.
Dope Folks had already put out an EP by Mixmaster D last year or 2 years ago, which included some of his rare stuff and some more unreleased stuff. So Mixmaster D is already sort of down with Dope Folks record. So I was always hoping sort of that they would do some unreleased Bizzie Boy stuff, and they absolutely did. So we got 4 great tracks. These are from '88 and '89, which puts it after the Fresh Jam 12-inch, but before their stuff on Yo Records. And again, unlike the LP, there's none of that, okay, we gotta do a house song and 2 love songs and all that. This is just straight skill flexing, MCing, fast raps, dope beats, classic raw breaks and samples, dope scratching. 2 tracks produced by Mix Mesty himself, one by Fnatic, and I think one by the group as a whole. But they're all just killer tracks. Yeah, there's no worry that this is sort of second tier stuff. I mean, this is, first of all, the unreleased tracks I think are even better than maybe the first 2 released tracks. And all these are at least on par with the very best material from the album and their singles, and has some dope remixes and stuff. So it's all at least as good as that stuff, if not better. It's just pure. This is like the best you could have hoped for at all from Bizzie Boyz. This is, expectations well exceeded. This is a fantastic release. I'm super happy about it. As with all Dope Folks releases, it's limited to 300 copies, and it's pretty much just available through their site and one or two select other websites, but it's absolutely worth it. This is, I think, their best release of all time, and there's been 1 or 2 times before they've released really fantastic 12-inches, and I've been excited about it. But I think they topped those as well. This is, I would say, their best to date, and just a great sign that even now, almost 2012, the limited game is definitely not running dry on material. If anything, it's even getting more exciting. So I'm going to play some clips. Until next time, peace out.
Crib, lay back in my recliner. I was thinking, how could I design a song? Not like the average song. I mean, mellow, but still strong. So dope. I came up with this idea. Pushing all back close to the rear. I had a brainstorm, so I grabbed my night sneakers and my box with the 12-inch speakers. Ran upstairs, locked myself in the room. 7 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon. I was thinking of something dope. Did I come up with anything at all? No. So I said, yo, Steve, back to the drawing board. But then suddenly I just walked from out of nowhere. I mean, I could not stop. It was like I had an automatic search of had to pause once with a knowledge of fate. Had to break my concentration because I ran out of ink. 1988, my style is born. Keep in mind, I was only part one of my brainstorm. Part 2. Next little trick. This is crazy hard. Combat maniac, guaranteed to attack any whack new jack. You cannot relax, so give yourself a minute. Check out when I invented. Strong like Popeye, eating lyrics like spinach. Hard like a diamond, struggle while I'm rhyming. I know what time it is, cause I got perfect timing. Rapping while you're rapping. This beat can see the happen, make you look like a jerk. Have your girlfriend like a crazy hard. It's not a rhyme, it's a composition. Close your mouth, you fight no one, shut up. You fighting up the style, yo, I heard enough. Okay, now that I have your attention, I feel kind of mention. My brain is invention, arranging my intimate thoughts, dating back to the days when my rhymes were soft. Don't be confused. Although this style is confusing, before I start let me explain the theory that I'm using. It's never all simple, but never all beat. In a way that something isn't, but it's just complete. Complicated, yes. But fresh, I analyze my rhymes like an analyst. So don't fast pass, you're on my rhymes for the last time. You cannot handle a smile like a libertine. I mean, there seems to be no end. While other styles are throwing the wind. So please listen to my addition. This is not a rhyme. It's a composition. Racist friends. Do you have the slightest idea of who you're racing? Freddy Krueger on the wheels, the dangerous to Jason, the cuts demonstrated. My flow hated, you couldn't be my brain, you can have it amputated. Picture you jack, you scratch like a crack mix. Master keys, the lost in the wax, you were 89 DJs, all of your stuff. He's not in the sack, you say you're not down with them, and you can wreck them. Yo, D, for me, sick 'em, give it here. Don't hold back now, give it here.
Regulators, mount up.